Hey there, everybody. James from PAX Training, also one of the co-hosts of the Ground Transportation Podcast. If you've been listening to the podcast, we have been talking a ton about autonomous vehicles. Is the future coming? When is it coming? Everything that has to do with autonomous. Well, ladies and gentlemen, here it is. We are in the Zoox, Z-O-O-X. This is, in fact, an autonomous vehicle. We are here in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada, and we are taking it for a spin. So at this point, they are doing testing where they will essentially allow you to take it on a fixed loop. Now, there's no steering wheel in this vehicle. There's no one in the vehicle. As you can tell, I'm actually sitting backwards. And if you look outside, you can see the Las Vegas Strip kind of flying by along the side here as we're now coming out around the side of it. Now, as you would expect, we've got a touch screen over here. I've got my home. It tells me 21 minutes. It's got the arrival time. I can go in and I can hit the music. From the music, I can go ahead, I can pick a station, I can pick what I'd like. I've got my climate control. I can set the temperature, everything there. This is the future that we see coming for rideshare, for taxi, right? They found that through these autonomous vehicles, it's going to drive itself. Now, couple quick questions that you might have. No, there's no stop. There's no nothing. There's no break. We have the ability through here to contact support, to reach out for help. This is probably the most unique vehicle we've ridden in, just because it's set up almost a little bit like a tiny little bus. So you've got two backwards facing seats. Then you've got opposing two forward facing seats, so we can hold a total of 4 passengers. We have these doors. The doors are going to be very similar to what you'd expect to see on a bus or anything like that. They open exactly as you expect. And so this is one of the neat things that they've got testing out here in Vegas. It's very different to the Waymo experience, the Cruise experience, but I wanted to take this moment and share it with you guys so you can see what's actually going on in the autonomous world. So if you made it this far with me, thank you so much for watching. As always, if you're not a PAX Training customer, we'd love to help you with all of your driver training and chauffeur training and all of your other training needs within your company. And if you're not already subscribed, please subscribe to us at the Ground Transportation Podcast. Thank you so much for watching. We have been riding now for almost about 20 minutes or so in the Zoox self-driving RoboTaxi here in Las Vegas, Nevada. I wanted to take a quick second as we're now coming back to Resorts World where we picked this thing up to tell you kind of our thoughts and our impressions. The big question that everyone wants to know is, what does it drive like? Is it smooth? Is it rough? A couple things that are worth noting. It is an electric vehicle. So at times the acceleration can be a little too jerky and some things there. Now that said, having spent my fair share of time here in Las Vegas, I can tell you in terms of a taxi, trying to compare it to something like that, this is a lot smoother than a taxi. This is a lot better ride than what I would consider most taxis to be. Now that said, every once in a while we have experienced times where someone's cut it off or someone's done something. And it almost feels a little bit like a human driver where it seems to like stop and think about it. Sometimes it'll sit there a little bit longer than you would expect a human to. But all in all, I think it's a fair assessment to say that this is probably on par with what you would expect a taxi experience to be. If anything, I would say this was a smoother ride than what you'd expect it to be. One of the other things I want to talk about that's really important here is that while we're doing this trip, it's learning. As human drivers go, once you hit a certain point, you're doing training, you're getting incremental changes. As far as the way that these autonomous vehicles are right now, they're like kids. Every single trip, every single person, every single ride, every single interaction becomes an interaction that it's learning from. So I think it's very safe to say that we are going to see a lot of changes, not only in the next couple of years, but long term. And I think it's only going to get better. So again, overall impressions, I would say it's no different than this yellow cab or this white cab next to us in terms of the experience, how it works, and everything that we've seen and experienced here tells us that this is something that, although it might not be coming this week, maybe not even next month or next year, it's something that we probably will see within the next 5 to 10 years as becoming regular in the large metro areas. So once again, thanks for watching. Hopefully you found this beneficial. And as always, stay tuned.